What happens when you reach a level of success in your life that perhaps you've been working towards for years, perhaps decades, and you've made the accomplishments, you've achieved everything you set out to achieve and more, and all of a sudden that feeling that you anticipated, that change inside that is what you were really looking for, doesn't happen. What do you do then? This is an area I work with a lot of my clients on. They've been very successful. They've done all the things that they've set out to do. They've even achieved more than they set out to do. And yet there is this sense of, what did I do it for? This questioning of the very foundation of all that they've worked towards and all of the things that they've gained, all of the stuff they have. And going along with that, there's this sense of frustration or maybe even dread that there is this feeling now, and maybe a sense that in some way they've been fooled, that this was supposed to give them something to fill an emptiness or a void inside. So this can really give people the experience of feeling lost, feeling stuck, not knowing what the future holds or where to go. And when I work with people in this way, first of all, there's simply holding the space of being with them in that, which is very unfamiliar for most people when we do everything that we can to distract ourselves from that feeling, distract ourselves from what doesn't feel good. And so often where we go from there is to question or reevaluate what it is that success looks like, what it is that they truly want out of life. And then this leads us to a questioning of, well, what's important to you? What are your values? And this can be totally new for some people, or maybe time for reevaluating because what's important to them in their lives has changed. And so then we explore what those priorities are. What are those things in life that you wish to make most space for your energy, for your time, for your presence? For me, in my experience, top priority was quality time with my children at a young age, the young age that they are right now, 3 and 6. And for me, not to just have time with them, to have quality time. What does that mean? For me to really be with them, be present with them. It's not about doing things and going to places and bringing them on nice holidays. The simple things, the little things, are the big things. Being with them in the morning when they wake up, reading them stories, having meals with them, playing with them, rolling around the grass with them, cooking with them, bathing them, putting them to bed. All the little things, the daily monotonous things that are really the special things. And all they really need is to really feel connected with those that are most important to them, which is, at a young age, their mother and father and their family. And for a quality of presence with them that is not affected by stress, affected by distraction, affected by stuff from the external, so that they really feel that connection. They really feel you with them, available to them, sharing and creating an experience, creating memories that at such a young age is what supports their development and their growth, and what their blueprint is for the life that they will go on to lead later on, when they will not need me so much. I will not be so important to them. They won't need me to be around them. So that's just a little bit about what I have recognized is most important to me and what I've prioritized. And there has been a cost to doing that, and I am totally okay with that. So if you feel there is an exploration for you around these areas of your deep core values, what's most important to you, what you wish to prioritize and make space and time for in your life, and what all of that looks like, what it means, or even right now if you're in a place of feeling lost, stuck, and not knowing, and you feel you need to share this, we can work on this together. This is the work that I do. And it's not always about finding the answers, but sometimes even just finding the right questions and giving space, creating openness for the answers to those questions, without reaching for, grasping for that answer and that knowing, but being in an open space where not knowing is welcome, and including that and recognizing that as a valid, powerful, and actually really important space to be in. We can't know all the answers, and there are many levels of knowing that are really an illusion anyway. But it is about connecting with a deep inner knowing, where the body knows, where the heart knows, that comes from perhaps somewhere else, perhaps a soul connection, perhaps some divine connection, but something that may not necessarily be logical or rational. And to trust that. We all have that. We all have access to that, but many of us have lost that connection to that knowing. And this too is an aspect of the work that I do with people. If this resonates with you, if this generates curiosity and openness and a desire to explore further, get in touch. Let's talk more. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being with me here.